From our earliest days, humans have been drawn to stories of the unknown. We huddle around flickering fires and whisper tales of monsters lurking in the shadows. These stories tap into our primal fears, the things that go bump in the night. Horror films, with their unique ability to bring these fears to life, have captivated audiences for over a century. They reflect our deepest anxieties and societal fears, morphing and evolving with each passing decade. The history of horror is a fascinating journey through cinematic history. It is a testament to our enduring fascination with the macabre. From the silent shadows of early cinema to the terrifying realism of modern special effects, horror films continue to chill, thrill, and captivate audiences worldwide. Join us as we delve into the evolution of horror, exploring its most iconic films, memorable villains, and the chilling techniques that make it so effective. The earliest horror films emerged in the silent era, utilizing the power of shadows, stark contrasts, and unsettling imagery to frighten audiences. One of the most influential films of this era was Nosferatu, 1922, a chilling adaptation of Bram Stoker's Dracula. Nosferatu introduced the world to the terrifying image of Count Orlok, a gaunt, pale vampire with piercing eyes and claw-like fingers. The film's use of stark black and white cinematography, exaggerated sets, and unsettling makeup effects created an atmosphere of unease and dread that was unlike anything audiences had seen before. This style, known as German Expressionism, heavily influenced the development of horror cinema. It emphasized mood and atmosphere over realism, using distorted visuals and exaggerated performances to create a sense of psychological unease. Another landmark film of this era was Dracula, 1931, starring Bela Lugosi as the iconic vampire. Lugosi's chilling performance, with its hypnotic gaze and Transylvanian accent, helped to solidify the image of Dracula in popular culture. The film's success ushered in a new era of horror, paving the way for the classic Universal monster movies of the 1930s and 40s. The 1960s and 1970s marked a golden age for horror, as filmmakers began to explore new themes and techniques. Alfred Hitchcock's Psycho, 1960, revolutionized the genre with its psychological suspense, shocking violence, and now iconic shower scene. Psycho shifted the focus from supernatural monsters to human psychopaths, tapping into our fears of the unknown lurking within seemingly ordinary individuals. Another groundbreaking film of this era was The Exorcist, 1973, which terrified audiences with its graphic depiction of demonic possession. The film's special effects, including Reagan's gruesome transformations and projectile vomiting, were shockingly realistic for the time. The Exorcist tapped into primal fears of the supernatural, reminding audiences that some things cannot be explained by logic or reason. As we move into the 21st century, horror films have continued to evolve, bringing new subgenres to the forefront. Found footage, elevated horror, and psychological thrillers now dominate the landscape, each offering unique ways to terrify and captivate audiences. One of the early pioneers of the found footage genre was the Blair Witch Project, 1999. Elevated horror has redefined the genre by incorporating deeper themes and character development. Films like Hereditary, 2018, and Get Out, 2017, explore complex psychological and social issues. Modern technology and innovative storytelling techniques have also played a significant role in pushing the boundaries of horror. These advancements have made the genre more relevant than ever, allowing filmmakers to explore new ways to unsettle and engage audiences. The horror film genre has new filmmakers, such as B. Moore of Oval Office Films, who are combining the classic horror film vibes and techniques, telling new, interesting, and refreshing horror stories with his films like Locks and the Cleanup Man, bringing the horror film experience to new heights that would make the horror masters like George A. Romero, creator of the Living Dead genre, proud. These modern auteurs are not only paying homage to the legends of the past, but are also pushing the boundaries of what horror can be. By blending traditional elements with contemporary storytelling and technological innovations, they are creating a new wave of horror that is both nostalgic and groundbreaking. With each new release, these filmmakers are proving that the genre is far from stagnant. Their creative visions are keeping horror fresh, relevant, and as terrifying as ever.